Alrighty. Good morning, everybody. You are watching the Patriot Preaches. My name is Ashwantachari, and today's August 13, 2025. We've got some good stories today. We're going to be talking about Andrew Tate, Tristan Tate, and about them being controlled opposition. We're going to be talking about why surrendering a key eastern region for Ukraine would be a difficulty. And we can also get into why J.D. Vance is a threat. Alright. Yeah, I woke up late again. No, actually, I'm on time. Because it's the morning, so I'm on time. But, anyways. Yeah, I don't even know. I've been tweeting a lot on X, so you could follow the X. Follow my X. Follow my Twitter. You know, X. Twitter. Not like the other X, because I don't have one. Follow the X. You'll see my tweets. Follow the TikTok too. I'm gonna get the TikTok up and running. Give me a couple more weeks. I need to set up the banner, set up my profile so it looks appealing. I don't want it to look sloppy and then people not follow me or subscribe. I just need one more subscriber for 100. So if you're watching this, just subscribe so I can hit the milestone and I can do my little party. Alright, 100 subscriber party. Anyways, we're gonna be getting into the news. We're gonna be talking about why J.D. Vance is a threat. Right, Vance is an absolute psycho, right? Part of me thinks he's Project 2025's intended long-term goal. He perfectly embodies almost the American evangelical psychopath that most right-wing men within them see in themselves, right? And he is very dangerous. But there is a weakness that has been spotted by me, right? Though that he isn't a charismatic or beloved leader. Part of why MAGA psychosis works is because the people who have a parasocial relationship with Donald and that lets them vote with their emotions and not their minds. I do not think that J.D. Vance could appease them alone. I think it's likely those supporters, once Trump is out of the picture in some form or another, would begin to turn on him. His entire purpose in the campaign and admin so far is to be Trump's obedient moderator, right? A Republican lapdog, designed to make Trump look more appealing, make him look like the big guy. He's like the sidekick. Trump is Batman. He's Robin. Right? A lapdog cannot inspire the kind of loyalty like a man than Trump can. A man like Trump can. Right? The only hope is that there's no unicorn after Trump. We can only hate Trump all we want. But we have to admit, he's got a special spell cast over 1/3 of the population. And I used to like Trump too. When I was a teenager, don't get me wrong. But I mean, I think we've all grown out of it. We all see his true colors. We've seen he's just a neocon. He's just carrying out the projects for the neocons. He's another shill. You know, JD's going to be interesting because the Tate brothers are now tweeting JD Vance is going to be up next. So now I'm starting to question, are the Tate brothers controlled op? Probably are. I mean, they have a website subscription service. It's like a pyramid scheme, right? Where you pay people to join your community, and then you tell them to promote you, and then they get a percentage of the revenue. And you see this common tactic with like these young guys that go to Miami and they're like on their balcony taking a picture or taking a video. And they're like, "Yo, if you don't get rich now, if you don't get off your ass, and if you don't, start drop shipping or do SMV or do ecom. I hate ecom kids. Shut the fuck up. Nobody cares about your ecom. I'll make a fucking box of chocolates and I'll sell that in like 2 minutes, bro. Like, you don't need to go on Alibaba, find some stupid like off-brand fucking designer necklace. Like, I mean, I tried it before. I used to, like, me and my friends would do hauls for fun. Like, we would low-key just buy stuff, but It's just corny, like the e-com business thing, and they would rent out cars. These guys rent out cars like Lamborghinis, stuff they can't afford. They would finance it. Just try to lie. Like that's their main tactic. Like these type of people, the grifters, like Tate. I wouldn't go as far as to call Tate a grifter yet, but I don't know. That new tweet literally got me a little. It's made me more ambivalent about him. I'm trying to, test the waters with him still. But I was a big Tate fan back when in high school when I was 17, 16, when I was first introduced to the red pill. But as I've gotten older and older, and I've started to realize like there's a lot of controlled oppositions being planted by the Matrix. So it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. Anyways, we're gonna get into the story about why surrendering a key eastern region would be hard for Ukraine. President Trump talks land swaps. Ukrainians find it difficult to imagine giving up the Donbass for military, humanitarian, and political reasons. Right after President Trump announced that he would meet with President Vladimir Putin of Russia on Friday, the American leader suggested that the end of the war would involve some swapping of territories between Russia and Ukraine. It's not clear what, if any, occupied territory Russia would be prepared to give us a part of a swap, but Moscow wants Ukraine to unilaterally withdraw from the entire eastern region known as Donbass, according to European officials who have spoken with the Trump admin officials about their discussions with Mr. Putin. Ukrainian officials say that they will not hand over land for a vague promise of peace that they would not trust Russia to abide by. That stance that reflects not just fundamental principles of territorial sovereignty, but also military, humanitarian, and political considerations that make a surrender of the Donbass hard to imagine for Ukrainians. We will not leave Donbass, President Vladimir Zelensky of Ukraine told a local media this week. We cannot. Here's a look at the Donbass, whose industrial cities have stood as a shield protecting Ukraine that thousands of Ukrainians have fought and died to sustain. The military significance of the Donbass region shaped most of the brutal wars of World War II and continues to define the fiercely contested front today. In the current war, in places like Bakhmut and Avdiivka, Ukrainians held the line for years, forcing the Russians to pay a high price for every mile they moved forward. The two cities are the only major ones that Russia has taken since the first year of the war, and the reason why is because of the high-tech drones, the fiber optic drones that are attached by a tether and that cannot be jammed by radio signals or cybersecurity experts. Right, the cities still under Ukrainian control are connected by one road running north to south, forming a defensive line that prevents Russian forces from sweeping across the country. Giving up any of those cities would effectively mean the collapse of his entire defensive line, said Serhiy Kuzan, chairman of the Ukrainian Security and Cooperation Center. Handing over the region would also give Moscow control of fortifications that Ukraine spent tens of millions of dollars constructing, as well as vital railway infrastructure and land rich in minerals and coal. Beyond the dense industrial cities lies wide open terrain that is gateway to Ukrainians' heartland. Right, surrendering the Donbass without a fight would position Russian forces to renew their attacks and push to the west. According to the Institute of the Study of War, a Washington-based research group, yeah. And there's also humanitarian issues. Right, humanitarian disaster. Bro, I'm hot. It's hot. It's hot. I can't. It's hot. It's hot. It's so hot. It's so hot in this room. I can't. Like if you're watching, bro, Aqua. If you're watching, bro, it's fucking hot. It's so fucking hot in the fucking room. I'm gonna fucking bro. I'm gonna do some. Bro, I'm gonna do something bad, bro. I'm gonna do something. Like I get mad when the heat comes and I get aggravated when I get humid. Bro, I'm gonna like, bro, I'm gonna like come through the camera. I'm gonna come through the camera. I'm gonna come through the camera. Whoever's watching and just leaving, I'm gonna come through the camera. I'm gonna literally I'm gonna grab you by the neck, pull you out of the screen. I'm gonna hold you like this. And be like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm gonna grab you and be like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Bro, alright, anyways. humanitarian issues. A humanitarian disaster could follow a Russian takeover of the region if hundreds of thousands of people were forced to flee their homes or risk suffering under occupation. Media organizations, human rights organizations, and UN investigators have documented widespread and systematic human rights abuses in Russian occupied territories, including arbitrary detention, torture, and enforced disappearances. More than 200,000 civilians live in the Ukrainian-controlled corner of the Donetsk region, part of Donbass. Out of 1,300 settlements in the region, 847 are occupied by Russian forces, including 447 that have been occupied since Russia annexed Crimea and sent troops into eastern Ukraine in 2014. Russia forces control about two-thirds of the region in all. Right? And the political reality is that while neither the White House nor the Kremlin has publicly put forward a specific proposal regarding land swaps, the quick rejection of the idea by Mr. Zelensky reflected an underlying reality often missed in the West, said Yaroslav Hartsak, a Ukrainian historian. I can't spell these Ukrainian names. I can't enunciate them. It's so difficult. It seriously is. Like, I've got to learn to do that, though. Ukrainian identity, he said, centers on the principle nothing about us without us, a core concept that dates back to the Cossacks. If you want to resolve some Ukrainian issue without Ukrainians, in a sense, it's denying Ukrainian identity, which is very central to Ukrainians, especially now, he said. More than 3/4 of Ukrainians oppose trading land for a promise of peace. Crucially, inside the military, that figure is much, much higher, said Mr. Kuzan of the Ukrainian Security and Cooperation Center. Despite all the obstacles, Mr. Herstak, the historian, did not rule out the grand bargain, but he said it would have to include something as sweeping as an agreement by Russia to leave all of southern Ukraine. And even that might not be enough, he said. Ukrainians see the territories as more than just land, just like how the Jewish people see Israel as more than just their land. It is the biblical hometown of their people. And this is why there's a connection to Ukraine and Israel. The people are essentially immigrants from one another. Their DNA is very similar. This is why there is no DNA testing allowed in Israel. There's no DNA testing. It's so you can't tell who the real Semites are. Gonna get put on a hit list, I think. See, me doing the show, I'm probably gonna get put on a hit list. And me being on Charlie Kirk. And all of those 4 dudes that try to smear my name, dude. Those 4 Zionists, they try to smear my name. Seriously, I asked a question and they made 4 reaction videos. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? You know that one speed back in 2022, I would say that. Are you serious right now? Bro, these guys are on my meat, bro. They're on my meat. They're up and down. They're going left, right. They're going 360 style. You know. Can't wait to I can't wait to join Model UN though. Like, I do want to join it. It's gonna be fun. I'm preparing for that. That's what I'm doing. I'm preparing for Model UN's club. It's basically an international relations club. I'm gonna join that. It's gonna be fun. I just want to dominate everyone. That's literally what I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna dominate everybody. I'm gonna win best delegate. My first, if not my second, competition. I promise. I have to. Anyways, that's probably it for today. Since there's no questions, none of you guys are watching live, I want you guys to subscribe. I want you to like it. Because I just need one more for 100. Okay, and I'll get the TikToks up and running. Give me some time. Give a real some time. Give a real some time. I'm censoring myself. Give a real some time, man. Come on. I will see you guys on Wednesday. No, today's Wednesday. See you on Thursday tomorrow. Tomorrow and Friday. Maybe on the weekend. Weekend I'm going to Big Bear. I might bring the MacBook on my stream. Might go live at the house. So stay tuned. I'll probably do a late night show on the weekend. And thank you for watching. Just subscribe and drop a like, please. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Like, just do it and you don't have to watch me. Fine. If you don't want to watch me, just subscribe and like and leave. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day.